Happy Market Data Monday. I'm Harris Benson, founder of Benson Analytics and realtor with Douglas Elliman Real Estate here in Houston, Texas. I hope everyone is having a great start to their week. On this Monday, I'm going to be talking about year-to-date performance for both Harris County and our local market areas. So that means is I'm going to be looking at the data when it comes to Q1 through Q3 of 2020 versus 2019. When looking at the year-to-date figures for Harris County, so that's Q1 through Q3 of 2020 versus 2019, we are actually up just over 1% in terms of closed sales. However, the story is quite a bit different in terms of listings. For total active listings, we are still down 13.5% for total active listings. And then for new listings that have hit the market, we are still down just over 5%. Now, when looking at our local market areas, if you remember from a couple weeks ago, we had quite a positive performance year over year for Q3 2020 alone versus 2019. However, when taking into account the year-to-date figures, we are still underperforming overall in all three of those categories. So that's closed sales, total active listings, as well as total new listings. Now, zeroing in on the closed sales figure, and keep in mind all of these numbers do take into account all three primary property types for residential real estate. So that's single family homes, townhomes, and condominiums. For those closed sales, year over year for Harris County, we are actually up over 1%, as I said before, but for our local market areas, 25 of the 37 local market areas that I track are down year over year. So that's Q1 through Q3 2020 versus 2019. And of those 25, 16 have a deficit of 10% or greater. Now, if you'd like more information about the Q3 performance, the year-to-date performance over last year, you're going to want to receive my Q3 2020 real estate report for Houston, Texas, where I'll dive into Harris County as well as our local market areas. And if you want to receive it and be notified when it's released, which should happen later this week, please reach out to me and I'll be happy to add you to the list. Now, once again, I'm Harris Benson, founder of Benson Analytics and realtor with Douglas Elliman Real Estate here in Houston, Texas. Happy Market Data Monday. Have a great week and take care. Bye.